Eye patch?
For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
Locking a door isn't enough. Oh. Okay. I don't see anything else in my nightmare. I don't see anything else in.
Dr. Beaupre had done his medical studies quite far from here. He was surely one of the first students out of the new campus to settle on the mountainside. The injured could be recognized by the large stains of red, an informal nickname given to Merbromen, smudged all over their injuries.
I'm interested why that door is like that. The other door. Really want him to use the other door. Let's grab a gun. More wolf tracks. I don't have much ammo, so I'm not sure I'm gonna keep following the wolf tracks. No, I don't know if that's what they want me to do. I really don't have the ammo, and I don't know if I want to try to kill a wolf with an axe.
Carl felt like he knew the doctor now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
God, I can't see through this. Alright, where's me to the road? Let's go back to the clinic and get my truck. I'm sure not gonna run out in this cold. I don't have to. Hey, hop in. Okay, so we saw the clinic. And, let's see where we go next. Okay, look at the map. Where are we at? Alright, so I believe there's some type of refuge here. We'll go there. His house. It's a lot. Right. Okay, so let's put some stuff in the back of my truck. I'm kind of full. Let's see. I have no idea what the cigarettes even do. One duct tape in there. I got 3 of that ammo, but that does not... A rifle. I have a rifle. Alright, bit of that. Put 2 of them there. Nothing, tons more. Okay. Okay. Locked. Yep. Picnic carrier. Something. Lookout, maybe?
Oh, mon bonhomme. Tu fais là, l'étrange.
Somebody's actually alive.
Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retentisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends un peu de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche. Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es
warm
habillé
clothes?
comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras par mes mécaniques.
Oh, does he want beer for that? I'll have beer. I don't know what he wants for it then. I don't have whatever he wants.
Tu m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on devient amis. Sinon, petit gars, tu sors avant que je te sorte.
Don't mind me while I look through all your stuff.
C'est encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur.
Trade something for a caribou coat, but I don't know what it is. I try to keep...
Hé, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. À tuer tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage. Gomme-moi la belle rose de la tulipe, qui se donne au yard sur le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là? Vois-tu le livre, là? C'est le Wendigo. Ouais,
Wendigo.
le Wendigo. Un guerrier qui devient un loup pour se venger.
Or who turns a wolf out of vengeance, they've been wronged. There was a time when hate waged war. Our hunters could decimate the great wolves who had taken the children. Our warriors could snap the necks of the cowards who had reached for our supplies. The deafening sound of rock and bone breaking was enough to satiate the hate.
D'apparence que mon caribou tarde.
Okay. And the rivers of blood would express our remorse and apologies. Thus was balance maintained. Wait, okay, so Wendigo is possibly what's over here? I don't know why it's freezing people, though. The legend of the Wendigo dates back to time before what anyone but the tallest trees can remember. A time of great cold and great aspirations, when the ships came and spewed men and their fire cannons plagued the spineless balance, broke fever. Dead were piling upon the ancestral land. Too many bodies covered in moss. Too much blood spilled on our stone. Bone-breaking hate not sufficing. One day, a young warrior who had lost everything, nieces, brothers, parents, hope, fell to his knees in the middle of a small clearing, covered in the blood of his fiancée, killed after having crossed the path as some whites passed by. He had seen everything and called out the Great Spirit, called them out in words. Read your book, dude. Called out the word that came naturally to him, words that can only create a great river of blood and guts, and a terrifying roar of screams. He called out to him force that no one had had before. Came Wendigo. Whites were decimated under the icy claws of the Wendigo. The great tide of blood pushed a few ships back out to sea. But the Wendigo was not done yet with his vengeance. For as long as his heart of one of his fiancé murderers still beats on Creek territory. The elders say that the force of the ancestors turned to nature and turned to the young warrior. In this clearing, there were many ancestors that had been buried in centuries past. Clearing now covered in blood, spilled unjustly in the time where too many bodies were being buried. An ancestor heard the cries of the young warrior. Only in a remarkable time like this could Wendigo have been born. His vengeance satiated, the warrior became Wendigo, went to rest forever. His frozen heart melted and disappeared, much like real snow come the spring. The storm had befallen the Cree lands, faded as well. There was much celebration. Balance had been restored, but the whites came back too. White hatred is never satisfied by rock and bone turned to dust. They arrived by the hundreds, armed with guns, torches, burned down every village, raped every woman, smashed the heads of every newborn, tortured every single man that fell in corpse. Never before had the unbalance been so deep, the Cree that people ever since. They have been told that one should be satisfied with the rivers of blood brought by hatred, despite the wrongfulness done to them. Because remarkable hate comes at a far too steep price, Wendigo was never invoked again. The hearts of the Cree people remained a fear that one day young warrior would be once again call out remarkable hate. Because they know through the wisdom brought by his legend, the Wendigo would prevail. Its victory would come at a great cost. The whites would come back, the whites would rule, no one would be spared.
Dans mon temps, c'était comme sur l'image. On était vrais, fiers, forts, puis on avait le bon lieu de notre bord.
Let's hope we need a key.
Oyez, 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 il y a un petit gars d'écarté dans ma maison.
I can't see. Let's get our flashlight back out here.
Touche pas à ça, l'enfant. Tu pourrais te faire mal. Mon beau bonnet du beau temps. Puis ma ceinture, où est-ce que je glissais mon flasque. Le monde tournait plus rond quand on s'habillait tout de même.
Yeah. I don't see anything for key.
Tu m'amènes un bon galop, cœur. Tu sors un peu plus que ça.
I don't see anything out here either. I can't imagine this key would be anywhere else. Besides this property, right? Why would you store your keys somewhere weird? I don't have a key for that, and I do not see anything where it'd be. Was there anything out here? I don't think there was anything out here. Let's grab our gun though.
There, Carl had fed his mind, but had forgotten the harsh reality that his body also needed nourishment, especially in the dead of winter.
Oh, I do? Oh, I know. How do I know I need something? Maybe it's just because my mind is slow, and that's what it looks like. It builds up. Better look over here. Let's see here. You don't know where to find a key, and I don't know what he wants to drink exactly either. It's whiskey. I don't have any. Wait, no. Actually. Boop. So this is where the wolf was kind of leading me towards. This is the road where I was at. I like how they have like little things you can just stop by and find. See anything? Let's get out. No. see anything over here. Prints or anything. Alright, let's follow the road still. Makes me wonder if I'm going the right way when I see those. Wolf tracks there. So they're following this blue stuff? So that's footprints. That's what I'm looking at.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Let's look at the map. Alright, and there's one more place after this. Okay. Did I not have heat in my truck? Is that it? It's not like I've been outside very long. House of the Patriot. Got a bunch of this stuff. Until I get over here to take a picture of it, I want to. Gun out.
That truck had obviously seen its share of gravel roads. Carl wasn't a mechanic, but he could easily tell that only the most heartfelt prayer would bring this old beater back from its slumber. With that cold, however, it was more likely that it would wait until next spring to wake up.
Okay, shooting. Hey, this guy might have some guns. He doesn't try to shoot at me or something when I come in.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house. A heavy stench of curdled milk, cheap alcohol, and boiled cauliflower filled the air.
Warm up a bit.
Back then, in Africa and elsewhere, people were ready to take up arms to stand against the yoke of English imperialism. In Montreal, mailboxes were blown up, abductions were carried out, and violent manifestos were distributed to media outlets. But around here, in the great northernmost, all a man could do is curse out loud against a faraway evil and pray for the revolution to arise. That man, by any reckoning, was from that very stock.
Quebec liberation will happen by force or not at all. Prevail.
Rock music
Led
invaded the
Zeppelin.
minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable, though, so there's that going for him.
That's the picture. Why would he leave his wallet here?
Jean Blouin. Seems like that pig had a name after all. Carl now knew how to quench the drunkard's thirst.
White whiskey. Too much. Isn't valid quantifier for that. Sherry wine. Added melons. And so we have stuff mixed for drinks.
The rag reeked of fermented vomit. Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
Prepare caribou. Is this what the guy wants? What if that's what the old man liked?
You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
I wash dishes clean. Guns are gone.
Carl knew right away that the owner of this place wasn't a copper collector. No, this was a junkman's base of operations. The guy definitely seemed like quite the expert in scavenging scrap metal, with or without permission, surely.
Yeah.
In the right hands, red metal could sell like hotcakes.
Can't remember. Brown. Why would you put your outhouse right there? Why would I take cigarettes that are sitting right by the crapper? I think I need another axe. Alright, maybe we should head back to the old man. I think while he wanted the white whiskey, the caribou stuff. We'll go check the final place before we go back, actually.
Carl felt that it was mission accomplished, with the wicked nectar in his hands.
God. See. Can't see, can't see. I should have already have a bolt